Canada Post says it's now presented its postal workers union with its final contract offer after also announcing a $1.3 billion operating loss last year.
CP24's Courtney joins us with the latest on the negotiations, where they're going, where they're not going. Courtney, good morning. And we know that, a lot of that money loss came from last year or Christmas time when they were threatening strike again.
Yeah, there was an update from Canada Post released yesterday, guys, so taking a look at their financial situation, and they acknowledge, they took a hit during that strike during the fourth quarter last year. We know a lot of people were watching the strike at that time very closely, many impacted, especially those who had, Christmas presents in the mail, and they were hoping that they would get there on time. Now we're talking about the negotiations once again. There is still this overtime ban put in place by the union. We know that Canada Post has said as a result, they are seeing some delays and they're seeing a drop in the overall delivery. Here's the latest this morning. Canada Post says they've laid out their final offer. The union feels the employer, though, is just playing hardball. The Crown Corporation says in their latest proposal they are going to work to end mandatory overtime. There's signing bonuses, also better cost of living payments, and the wage hike of almost 14% over 4 years, though, remains unchanged. Here's what the union has to say about that latest offer. Part of a statement reads, "While Canada Post insists that its offers reflect the union's demands from our May 25th proposal, there are almost no changes from what the employer put forward on May 21st. There's no question. Canada Post is not negotiating. Canada Post is playing hardball." So these two sides have been going back and forth for many, many months now. We've reached out to see what the latest is this morning. In the meantime, people are watching the negotiations. They're curious what's going to happen here. And it seems like there's a mix here on how people will be affected if there is a full strike. Here's more.
So I think it's a service that's no longer necessary. I mean, we have, well, there will be some things that need to be delivered by hand, but we have all kinds of other delivery services.
No, it's letters or packages to family. Yes, I use them. I wouldn't use a courier.
Yeah.
If it was business, it'd be different.
Yeah.
But family, no.
And we're along the Danforth this morning. There are many local businesses here. As soon as they open, I'm hoping to speak with some of those owners and get a sense of how they're feeling, because as I say, guys, there's just so much back and forth between the Crown Corporation and the union. It's hard to say what is going to happen next here. We've reached out to see what the latest is this morning, what is going to be next, and whether these two sides are planning to sit down and talk again. Over to you.
Okay, CP24's Courtney joining us with the latest on Canada Post. Thanks, Courtney.